Okay guys, so I didn't realize I was such a chatty Cathy. So when I filmed this Q&A originally, I thought it was going to be good, under 20 minutes. I thought I answered everyone's question. And then I realized that I obviously just love the sound of my voice because for every question I got asked, I answered it in like 5 minutes. So I decided to split this Q&A into 2 parts. So I know that in the first Q&A you guys saw in the beginning, I was saying that I was going to do the first half more personal, fun questions, and then the second half more Lakers questions. So I ended up just doing a video. The first part of the first video was just the personal questions, and then I ended up breaking it up and doing a whole second video just on the Lakers questions alone. So here is all of the Lakers questions. I got a ton of Lakers questions, so I'm going to answer all of them right now. And let's get into it. Here is part 2 of the Q&A. And I just want to let you guys know that because we are doing the Lakers questions today, I obviously have my purple nails, but I also have my purple pants on. So I'm very Lakers. Purple and gold all day, guys. But alright, let's get into the Q&A now because I'm talking again. Okay. This question is from Lakers Pop, and he asked, which NBA player would you most likely date? Probably none, honestly, because I know these guys, I know these athletes, and you know what, none of them are ready to have a serious relationship, especially if they're young. You know, they have to focus on their career, they have to focus on, you know, trying to be the best player they can possibly be, and yeah, I'm not about that life, that dating that athlete, NBA player life, unless they were very, you know, nice, and which I'm sure they are, but I don't think it would work for me at all. Let's see, some more. Okay, this is from Tony Horn. Do you play any basketball yourself? No, not like really good. I mean, I have like a basketball hoop out in my backyard, and like I shoot, you know, I can play horse and, you know, stuff like that, but I'm not like gonna go pick up a pickup game anytime soon. But I'm not too bad, actually. I make like a solid 7 out of 10 free throws, so it's better than most Laker players right now, so I'm not too bad, but I don't really play like often or anything. I haven't played in a really long time. And then, what is your favorite Kobe moment? My favorite Kobe moment, I don't want to get emotional talking about this, is just probably his last game he ever played, because it just was like the cherry on top to Kobe's entire career for me, because he was a player who just gave everything he had to the Lakers and to his team and to the fans, and you saw that in his last game. I mean, he was exhausted. He was, you know, coming off of all these injuries. I mean, his body was just broken, guys, and to go out the way he did, it was just unbelievable. I'll just never forget it. It almost seems like a dream, like it didn't even happen. And I mean, yeah, I can't even, I'm honestly gonna start tearing up thinking about it, because it was just so unbelievable. And it was something that even like my mom and my little sister were home when I was watching it, and they don't care at all, and they're even like, oh my god, like it was almost like a storybook ending, and it was unbelievable. And you know, I don't know, he was just, that was amazing. But there's been so many Kobe moments that have just been so memorable, it's really hard for me to pick, but I just think that because I wanted him to have a good game so badly at his last game, but no one would have ever predicted he would have scored, you know, what did he score, like 61 points, something like that? No one would have ever predicted that. That was just unbelievable. Okay, let's see. I've gotten a lot of, when are you going to shoot your shot with Kuz? When are you and Kuzma going to go out? You guys, I don't like Kyle Kuzma because, like, I want to date him or anything like that. I like Kyle Kuzma because, like I said before, I just have a lot of respect for him. He was a guy that no one predicted was going to be, you know, this great player. A lot of fans didn't even want him. The Lakers drafted him, and they were mad at the Lakers for getting him. And I just love guys who prove people wrong. I love dark horses, and I saw Kyle Kuzma. I saw clips of him at the draft combine, and I'm like, don't be sleeping on him, guys. He's going to be so good. And I was right. I just have a lot of respect for him. I think he works extremely hard. I think he wants to be the best. And I think I mean, obviously we're seeing it this season, but I think a lot of great things are going to come for Kyle Kuzma. So I have a lot of respect for him, is why I like him so much. Let's see, I know there's a lot of a lot of questions regarding the trades and like who I want the Lakers to trade and all that stuff. So let's just kind of like address like the Lakers trades and stuff, and if I want the Lakers to trade anyone, because I got a lot of those questions like who the Lakers should trade, and should they trade Randall, should they trade Nance, and should they fire Luke Walton, all this stuff. Listen, and I've said this in a lot of the Lakers Nation podcasts as well, but I'll say it again. I don't want to trade anyone just for the sake of trading them, because I want to make sure that without a doubt we are getting a like top like all-star this summer. And if we trade Randall and Jordan Clarkson or Nance or whatever, and we get no one this summer, which I don't mean to be like the bearer of bad news, but I'm just trying to be realistic, because I've learned in years past, like there have been so many rumors like Kevin Love is for sure coming to the Lakers, and Russell Westbrook is for sure coming, and Marcus Aldridge, and everyone, and then no one comes, and I'm like heartbroken, I go into depression, it's like this whole thing. So this year I'm really trying to be realistic, and it's very possible that the Lakers may not get anyone this offseason. I really from like my entire being and heart and soul hope that is not the case, but it is possible. We have to be realistic, and if that happens and we have traded Randall and we've gotten really nothing in return for him, if we trade Randall, we trade Jordan Clarkson, we're gonna be in trouble next season, guys. Like, we're gonna be in trouble. So I don't want to trade anybody until we know without a doubt that we're gonna get Paul George, or we're gonna get LeBron James or DeMarcus Cousins, we're gonna get somebody. I just don't want to set us up for failure next season. So I don't want to, jump to conclusions or try to, like jump and trade all of our guys or whatever until we know for sure. I would rather honestly play it more safe than sorry. So that's kind of my thoughts on the whole, like, should we trade, Clarkson, should we trade Julius, should we trade, Nance, whatever. So that's kind of my answer to that. In terms of should we trade like Clarkson or Nance or Randall, honestly, it's just gonna matter what our plans are for next summer and who we feel that we can strongly go after and who we have a really good realistic chance of getting. I know a lot of people want to trade Jordan Clarkson. They don't really care if we trade Jordan Clarkson. I am a fan of Jordan Clarkson. I think he's very highly disrespected. I think he's a player who's been very loyal to the Lakers. I think he's been, he's had to adjust his game so much, and he's been asked to do so many different things. He was, first coming in here as a shooting guard, and now, he's had to play the point guard, and he's done really whatever the Lakers have asked him with a smile on his face. He's been one of our most consistent players and one of our most consistent scorers for his entire career with the Lakers. And just to see, the fans sometimes disrespect him and just say, oh, just, maybe we can get him and maybe we'll get like a second round draft pick or whatever. No team wants Jordan Clarkson. I just think that's like a joke. Jordan Clarkson is a very good player on really any team. So he's a good player, but I don't want to trade, like I've said before, I don't want to trade anybody. No one, until we know for sure we are going to be getting a good free agent this summer. That's bottom line. In terms of, because I've gotten a lot of, should we fire Luke Walton? What do you think about the Lakers firing Luke Walton? I think that's so dumb if we fire Luke Walton right now in the middle of the season. Yes, I agree. His lineups and some of his, coaching decisions have been very questionable and very frustrating. I'm a fan. I get it. I understand where that frustration is coming from, but to fire him in the middle of this season right now just makes no sense, guys. It really doesn't. Ride this season out, see who we get over the summer, and then see if Luke Walton's going to be the coach for long-term for the Lakers. I just think it makes no sense right now to fire Luke Walton in the middle of the season. It would just create so much unnecessary drama, and it would just really, these guys are young. A lot of our players are very young, and just for the coach to get fired in the middle of the season like that, it's just going to completely turn everything upside down, and we don't need that. We need just some consistency with the Lakers right now. We need them to be consistent. We need them to just focus on trying to improve and trying to win some games, and I think Luke Walton being fired in the middle of the season would just be really dumb and very unnecessary, and I really hope they don't do it, because I just think it would be a huge mistake. I'm not advocating and saying that Luke Walton is the best coach ever and that maybe he even isn't the right coach for this team, but I'm just saying to fire him in the middle of the season right now is just, I don't think it would be a smart move, and it's something that I don't want to do, guys. So I'm sorry for all the people who are really hating on Luke Walton right now. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not his biggest fan, but I'm still realistic and I'm trying to think in the long term for this season, and I just think firing him right now would be really dumb. Do you believe that Brandon Ingram will be the go-to closer for the Lakers? I think definitely. I think we've already seen that this year. I know, what was it, maybe, it might have been like a month ago, he shot a game winner. Obviously, Magic Johnson speaks very highly of Brandon Ingram, wanted him to be averaging 20 points a game this year, which was, I think, a little highly unrealistic, but I've been very impressed with what I've seen with Brandon Ingram, especially, you know, this last month. I think he's really improved. His consistency and his efficiency in his shot selection has really gone up. So I definitely see Brandon Ingram being the go-to closer for the Lakers. He already he already is right now. If there's, you know, a last-minute shot or we need to drop a play, you know, to try to win the game or tie or whatever, I'm pretty sure it's going to be for Brandon Ingram. So I think he's already there, and I think it's pretty rightfully so, honestly. Let's see. More. This is from Zen, at Zen the Poet. If both Randall and Nance get traded, could the impossible happen? And dang, get some playing time. It's possible, but if both Randall and Nance get traded, we are in some deep dog doo-doo, because that would not be good. So they better not both get traded. I don't want to trade both of them for Dang. I'm not a big fan of Dang, and I would probably cry a lot if both Randall and Nance got traded. That's not good. Which is not going to happen, by the way. I would be very shocked if they did. Let's see. What steps do you, this is from Luke Walton. I don't think this is obviously not the real Luke Walton, but the Twitter name is at DarthBatman00. And it says, what steps do you believe Lakers should take by the trade deadline to ensure securing an all-star or superstar free agent in the upcoming offseason? Okay. I don't know necessarily if we even need to make any trades in during this season. All the Lakers really need to focus on in order to try to attract free agents to come to LA this summer is to try to win some games. We obviously saw December was a very rough month for the Lakers, but they had a very tough schedule. We kind of fell off the wagon a little bit, but now we are currently, I don't know, we're playing today, so hopefully the Lakers can keep rolling, but as of right now, they are on a 3-game winning streak. So we just have to keep winning and showing these free agents that, you know, yes, we are young, but if we could just, you know, if you come here, we're gonna be a good team. So the Lakers need to be consistent. They need to stop with all this drama. They need to focus on basketball, start winning some games, and start playing well, and just have a lot of energy and make it look like it's really fun to play for LA. The last few years, it's just been not very fun. There's been so much drama. There's been so much, you know, negativity surrounding the team. So we just need to win and show these free agents that we are going to be a very good team. And if you guys come now, we just need a few extra pieces, a few superstars, and then we're ready to go. Championships and parades are back in LA, guys. Okay, this is from at SolveMisfit02. Do you think the Lakers will get the 8th seed this year? I hope so. I don't know if it's possible at this point. I don't really think they will. But you know what? You never know, and I would love them to. They just have to keep winning. They got to win some games, guys. Our record right now, we could be I don't even know what it is at this moment, but we are definitely very below 500. And we could have won many more games, especially in the beginning of the season, that we just kind of let a few of those slip away, which is very unfortunate. I don't know if it's realistically possible to get the A seed, especially the West is just so deep. Annoying. But if we do, you know, it's something that I pray for every night. So you never know. Maybe. The power of prayer, guys. So keep praying for the Lakers and maybe we'll make the A seed this year. That would be awesome. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope I was able to answer all of your Laker questions. I know there's always so much drama regarding the Lakers, but I mean, it wouldn't be Los Angeles and the Lakers if there wasn't a new breaking headline story every day. But anyway, thank you guys so much for sending me your questions. I hope I answered them all. I think I got to a majority of them. A lot of them, like I said, you know, were regarding trades and Luke Walton and just all sorts of stuff. But hopefully I was able to answer all of your questions. Thank you guys so much for sending me your questions. Again, I really appreciate it. I love my Laker fam. Lakers, as I'm filming this right now, we're currently on a 4-game winning streak. So they're playing actually today again. They're playing Memphis today. So hopefully we can extend that streak to 5. But you know what? Who knows? I'm happy with 4, but let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep this momentum going. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, subscribe, everything like that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.